Welcome to the Wakefield Doctrine. It's the theory of Clark, Scotts, and Rogers. Hey, I'm doing this announcement because I promised I would. Video announcement in relation to our video chat tonight, scheduled for 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Check your local listings for time in your area. So I wanted to do a couple of things as long as I'm on the video, as long as I'm talking to you, my assumed listeners, watchers. Actually, watchers are kind of bored because all you're seeing is a damn hat on the freaking dashboard. So anyway, I will continue. What I wanted to say was, it's more of a challenge to myself. Can I explain the topics that if I get a chance to get everybody to talk about tonight, can they? And the topic comes back to this whole business of worldviews and the difficulty inherent in the very concept of three worldviews: Clark, Scotts, and Rogers, outsiders, predators, herd members. Okay, we got all of that. That's what makes you a Roger. You grew up in the world as a herd member. You grew up with a reality that contains your connectedness, your associatedness, all of that stuff. So it wasn't that you learned to be real social, you Rogers. You're in the world where it is. Along with it comes all the rest of the stuff that we associate with the Rogerian worldview. A quantifiable universe, which you would think, well, that would make sense that the person who believes in that quantifiableness would become a good engineer, mathematician, accountant, chemist. But see, that's where you're missing it. The point isn't that a Roger likes quantifiableness. Rogers exist in a reality that is quantifiable. It's a natural expression of a Roger to be an accountant, be an engineer, be a finished carpenter, be a physician, all of those things. So we've got those three things. Keep in mind, the three worldviews are real, as in reality. What happens, and the trickiest question will be, and it calls for a lot of imagination and creativity. Fortunately, most people hanging out at the Doctrine these days are Clarks, and we do the creativity thing pretty damn well, is that we have to find a way to bridge the three worldviews. Because if the truth be told, which it is, subject to worldview, I live in a worldview of, as a Clark, of rationality, quote unquote. Things make sense. I'm also an outsider. I'm not a part of anything, even other Clarks. We associate, we've got a good peer group thing going. That's the latest approved word, by the way. Clarks in a group are peer groups. But I live in that world, and so I'm looking for the answer, as all Clarks are, to make sense of the world, B, more importantly, find out what it is we missed as kids that keeps us from being a part of. Most Clarks are hungry for knowledge, totally, insatiably, psychotically curious. We're always interested in new things to know. Now, there's a difference between knowing new things and using knowledge. That's a different post. So the thing is that all of this makes sense to a Clark. But what about Rogers? They don't have a world where knowing things matters. You know what the saying is? Clarks think, Scotts act, and Rogers feel. Basic fundamental differences in the premise of the three worldviews: intellect, rationality; action, physicality; emotion, emotionality. And I'm coming this way. I'm doing all of this, by the way, taking my time talking, because you gotta see this Christmas decoration. I just sort of drove by it the first time and said, holy shit, I like it. So I'm gonna pan as we go by this thing. I trust you'll be able to see it, because this is worth the whole trip right here. This is worth sitting through 4 minutes of me. Look, 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 look. See that? What the hell? By the way, we do know about Christmas decorations in the Wakefield Doctrine, do we not? That one I'll leave for a little later. Lots of lights, obviously a Scott, because lights on a house for decoration for Christmas, that is very simply yelling. with photons. So if you see you've got that neighbor that you can read your book as you drive within a mile of your neighborhood, that guy, Scott, for sure. The other one, that one back there, I'm not 100% sure what we got there. I mean, it's just that mutant reindeer. So I could see a Clark, maybe. Nah, I guess I got to go with a Clark. We're the ones of the three that's weird enough to do that kind of thing. So I gotta hang up here because I'm gonna get a phone call from work. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Now the thing is, here's the instructions. Google Plus has this Hangout thing. I've got a bunch of people in circles in the Google Plus. I also am on Facebook as Clark Scott Roger, last name Scott Roger. So if you're interested in joining us, as you should be, you'll learn a lot about the doctrine, you'll have fun, you'll meet the people that you see the names of. Hook up. Now if you go to Hangouts, there's a way of searching for all the people on Hangouts. I'm hoping that'll work. Failing that, drop us a comment. Find me on Facebook, or Michelle or Lizzie or any of the regular habitués. Let us know that you're out there and we'll connect you. It's not going to be easy, by the way. We're still having trouble connecting on the Facebook, but it is worthwhile. And what the hell, it's a rainy Friday night. I'll see you later.